Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. What separates those who win from those who watch? Is it intelligence? Luck? Or is it something deeper? Something that makes certain people unstoppable, no matter what comes their way? Today, we're diving into the mindset of one of the most controversial figures in modern history, Donald J. Trump. Love him or hate him, one thing is undeniable. He knows how to win. He has built an empire, survived bankruptcy, dominated headlines, and even became the President of the United States against all odds. And whether you agree with his methods or not, there are powerful lessons we can all learn from how he plays the game of life. So, what are the most controversial lessons from Donald Trump that actually work? Lesson number 1. Play to win, not just to participate. Trump doesn't just enter the race, he enters to dominate. From the moment he launched his real estate career, he refused to settle for mediocrity. In the 1980s, when he bought the crumbling Commodore Hotel in New York City, most people thought it was a terrible investment. The economy was struggling and the hotel business was risky. But Trump had a vision. He negotiated with the city for tax breaks, revamped the property into the Grand Hyatt, and turned it into a massive success. This deal wasn't just about real estate. It was about strategy. He understood that winning isn't about playing by everyone else's rules. It's about seeing opportunities where others see problems and attacking them with full force. Most people play life cautiously, afraid of aiming too high, afraid of failing, afraid of what others might think. But winners don't care. Winners don't show up just to participate. They show up to take the prize. Lesson number 2. Control the narrative. Be the star of your own story. One of Trump's most controversial yet effective strategies is that he never lets others define him. He defines himself. When he was facing financial trouble in the early 1990s, the media predicted his downfall. Trump was buried in debt, his casinos were struggling, and analysts said he was finished. But instead of accepting defeat, he took control of his own story. He went to the banks, renegotiated his debts, and made sure that the Trump name remained a brand of power and luxury. He understood that perception is power. How people see you is just as important as what you actually achieve. Fast forward to his presidential campaign. He used the media's obsession with him to dominate the news cycle. Whether people loved him or hated him, they couldn't stop talking about him. And in the game of influence, attention is everything. So ask yourself, are you letting the world write your story, or are you the author of your own destiny? Lesson number 3. Take risks. Big risks bring big rewards. Trump built his empire by making bold moves. Some worked, some didn't, but he never stopped taking chances. One of his biggest risks was buying 40 Wall Street in the mid-1990s. At the time, the New York real estate market was still recovering from a downturn, and many thought the property was a dead investment. But Trump saw the long game. He bought the building at a low price, renovated it, and turned it into one of the most valuable commercial properties in Manhattan. The lesson: most people want success, but they aren't willing to gamble on themselves. They hesitate. They wait for the right time. But in reality, the right time never comes. If you want to be great, you have to be willing to risk failure, because without risk, there is no reward. Lesson number 4. Never back down. Turn setbacks into comebacks. Trump has faced financial collapse, political attacks, and public scandals on a level that would destroy most people. But every time he falls, he gets back up. Think about this. Trump's Atlantic City casinos once owed over $3 billion in debt. Most businessmen would have walked away, but instead he restructured the debt, fought to keep the brand alive, and eventually rebuilt his fortune. Then, in the 2016 election, he was mocked, doubted, and told he had no chance. The political establishment, the media, Even members of his own party said he couldn't win. But he didn't quit. He kept fighting, and he won. This is the ultimate success formula. When life knocks you down, get back up. Every single time. Lesson number 5. Believe in yourself. More than anyone else does. Above all, Trump has always believed in himself. Even when others doubted him, even when he was laughed at, even when everyone said he was finished, he never lost confidence. Look at his decision to build Trump Tower. People told him a luxury skyscraper on Fifth Avenue was too risky. They said the economy wouldn't support it. But he didn't listen. He believed in his vision, went ahead with the project, and today, Trump Tower is one of the most iconic buildings in New York City. Confidence is not given, it's created. You build it by proving to yourself that you are capable, by refusing to let fear stop you. If you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? Final thought. Love him or hate him, these lessons work. Trump is a polarizing figure, no doubt about it. But here's the truth. The principles he follows, relentless ambition, bold action, and unwavering confidence, are the same principles used by the most successful people in history. You don't have to agree with his politics. You don't have to like his personality. But if you ignore the lessons of his success, you're only hurting yourself. So I leave you with this. Do you want to sit on the sidelines, playing it safe, worrying about what others think? Or do you want to take control of your life, embrace risk, and create your own destiny? The choice is yours.